One Piece chapter 947 is out. Before I say any more, there'll be spoilers and spoilers. Please check out the chapter before you watch this video. You've been warned. So let's begin. Last week's chapter, where Big Mom is owning Queen in her amnesia state, it seems in this chapter the fight is concluded and would lead to a new twist. It would lead to one of the best fights since the rest of the Whitebeard pirates fought against the Blackbeard pirates in the Payback War. The next big fight would be the Big Mom pirates versus the Beast pirates. Enjoy the video. Big Mom captured, Katakuri and the Big Mom pirates versus the Beast pirates. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Before we begin, please click like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. The chapter starts off talking about how Luffy used a technique that was definitely used by Rayleigh back then, but he was so desperate during the process he couldn't remember how exactly he was able to do it. This was the technique that Rayleigh used to free himself and Cammy from the auction house a few years ago. What he just used surpasses the haki that Grandpa Hiyo was trying to teach him. If he could completely master it, he'll be able to save themselves from Big Mom's punch. Illustrations of Luffy's hand is an example of the level of haki with a stone, but Luffy's power destroys a shield and the stone crushes this. Reminds me of the days of Naruto when they explain about chakra. Luffy and Grandpa Hiyo were blown away when they tried it for a second time and failed. Grandpa Hiyo is fine because he was guarding with haki. Ryo or haki is an invisible armor that can use for both defense and offense, but if you take it a stage further, the haki will become a power so great that it can reach the interior of the opponent's body and destroy them from within. Even though Luffy destroyed the collars from within unconsciously, but it's good enough after saying that Grandpa Hiyo fall to the ground. Or so we thought, but he still has enough strength to dodge Big Mom's attack and leave the rest to Luffy. While chasing Luffy, Big Mom destroys the prisoner ironworks and head towards the melting furnace. If Queen couldn't stop her, of course, the others wouldn't be able to as well. After regaining his consciousness, Queen has an idea and gave out instructions to his subordinates. Queen used Oshiriku as a bait in the sky and attacks her with the weight of his whole body. The impacts helps her regain memories and became very energetic. Queen and the others thought they were doomed, but she fell asleep. Seeing Queen's reaction was really funny. One Piece is the only man can do this to me, with serious moments then funny moments at the same time. King stopped Big Mom, Queen stopped Big Mom. Hope we don't see Jack stopping Big Mom as well. Taking this opportunity, Queen's orders to tie her up with 100% pure sea stone chains, which they wrapped around her body 100 times, then hit her with 100% animal drugs. Aside from the minimal amount of guards, all of them needs to get on a boat and escort Big Mom to Onigashima before she wakes up. Happy that Queen wasn't down and out after the last chapter. I really like Queen. I'm kinda disappointed that the amnesia is wearing off so soon. I was hoping that there will be an actual payoff to that plotline. After Queen and his subordinates left, Babanuki is in charge of Udon. Udon is completely cut off from the rest of the world because of the Smile situation. Then starts Luffy, rampaging since there's no more opponents. And that's it. That's all the chapter, nothing else, a very short one. So what else I need to do? Of course, add some predictions and a theory to this video. Let's begin. Now, if we were to predict what would happen next, of course we all believe Luffy will learn and master this new haki. A power that can attack from within is very dangerous. You can always train outside of your body, but you cannot train your internal organs. It seems that the Big Mom pirates have really helped train Luffy the last two arcs. First it was Katakuri vs Luffy, where Katakuri was able to use an advanced form of observational haki which allows him to see slightly ahead into the future. Luffy started to use the basic of this future sight. And then when Luffy was defending against Big Mom, he was able to take off the collar as we saw in the last chapter. So yeah, don't need to say too much about this because it's too obvious now. Now, I want to talk about what's gonna happen next, and that's the Big Mom rescue. Queen may think that he's quite smart by locking up Big Mom, but that is gonna make her crazy when she comes to her senses. Well, it's so much easier to just drop her into the sea. As with all the big name pirates, Big Mom should have a VV card on her. The VV card is made from part of a person's fingernail, which is then made into a paper. It is completely water and fireproof, but can be torn and given to a cared person, that one that would be separated from. Is it possible? Well, remember when we first saw this card was received by Lola of the Rolling Pirates. She gave Nami a VV card of her mama and signed it in case they needed her assistance in a new world. Here the importance of the VV card is fully explained. This VV card contains her most powerful soul energy, which radiates to such an extent that all the homies will not attack Nami when she took out the paper. So yes, we'll expect the Big Mom Pirates to arrive soon. How soon? Well, if you remember that the Big Mom Pirates are already here. The Big Mom Pirates arrive at Wano country where they tend to kill Luffy, but before they could enter the country they were stopped by King and caused the Queen Mama Chanta to flip over and fall back to the bottom of the waterfall, causing Big Mom to sink into the sea. Afterwards, Big Mom washed ashore on Kuri Beach, where she was found by Chopper, Tama, and Kiku and Momonosuke. Having lost her memories, she forgot even her own identity. Fortunately for Big Mom's crew, the Queen Mama Chana did not capsize during the fall. On the seas near Wano, the crew reflected on the current situation. Meanwhile, Anastasiak, Big Mom, journeyed to Udon with Chopper's group. The rescue attempt would lead to a great battle and would give time for the Straw Hats and their forces to first take out Orochi's forces first before they go on to the final battle with the Beast Pirates. In the fight between Big Mom's forces versus the Beast Pirates, we see the Sweet Commanders redeem themselves and also the return of Katakuri. After his defeat with Luffy, we had foreseen this fight in Wano, therefore he would have made his way to Wano already. Katakuri gave out against Luffy, but he will not back down this time when he is fighting against the All-Stars. Because of his status as the strongest of the Big Mom Pirates and his family worshipping for his perfect image, Katakuri puts a lot of effort to ensure that image is protected. However, it's shown that Katakuri harbors a lot of stress over the image his family puts on him, which is why he tries to have his regular snack time in privacy. Despite suffering his first defeat at the hands of Luffy and having his perfect image destroyed, Katakuri seems to no longer care about his image and chooses to embrace his true self. Who would you like to see Katakuri fight against? King? Queen? Or Jack? Or even Kaido himself? This is probably when Katakuri loses the second time against a Yonko, and this is when we truly respect Kaido. But would we really be lucky enough to see Big Mom face off to Kaido? Of course not. This is when their former captain Rocks appears to stop them, and this marks his return. What do you think of this video? First to the chapter review, then all of a sudden it became a theory and a prediction. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Anyways, please leave comments down below what you thought of the video. Please click like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda. And again, don't forget to join my Discord. I have two of them. First one is the One Piece Community Discord with almost 100 members. And of course the other one, the Anime Community Discord with over 2,000 members. I'll see you guys soon.
行くぞ